SVG-TV News headlines sponsored in part by Flow.
Flow is bringing you the best Christmas deals. Unwrap great prepaid deals like the ZTE Blade A3 Lite for $99 with a 7-day always-on plan purchase. Plus, get a free gift. Amazing postpaid deals start with a Samsung Galaxy A10s at $149 plus a medium postpaid plan with unlimited weekend minutes to talk, and talk this holiday. So this Christmas, get the latest phones at the best prices on the fastest network. Because with Flow, Christmas only gets better. Visit discoverflow.co. Terms and conditions apply.
In the headlines, 3 police officers here arrested and charged for various offenses, including rape. 63 confirmed dengue-related deaths in Jamaica. Iraqi PM to resign after deadly anti-government protest. And in sports, West Indies crushed Afghanistan by 9 wickets on day 3 of one-off tests in India. These and other stories coming up in SVG-TV's Evening News and Sports.
That was the news headline sponsored in part by Flow.
Flow is bringing you the best Christmas deals. Unwrap great prepaid deals like the ZTE Blade A3 Lite for $99 with a 7-day always-on plan purchase. Plus, get a free gift. Amazing postpaid deals start with a Samsung Galaxy A10s at $149 plus a medium postpaid plan with unlimited weekend minutes to talk, and talk this holiday. So this Christmas, get the latest phones at the best prices on the fastest network. Because with Flow, Christmas only gets better. Visit discoverflow.co. Terms and conditions apply.
Good evening and welcome to the SVG-TV News and Sports for Friday, November 29th. I'm Khalil Kato with the details. 3 police officers here have been arrested and charged with various offenses, including rape. A release from the Police Public Relations Department stated that 2 of the officers were arrested and charged with the offense of rape and the other with the offenses of burglary and criminal trespass. The charges were laid against the officers yesterday and today. The release further stated that 1 of the officers appeared before the family court yesterday and was not called upon to plead because the offense was laid indictable. He was, however, granted bail with 1 surety. The other 2 officers were expected to appear before the family court and the serious offences court today for arraignment. The officers have been placed on suspension as it has been noted that they are deemed innocent until proven guilty by a court of law. The police high command has reassured members of the public that under no circumstances does the organization condone any unlawful acts being perpetrated by members of the RSVG police force against any member of the public, as police officers took an oath to have a vested responsibility to protect citizens and visitors alike. The Special Branch Department of the RSVG Police Force is more equipped to perform its duties and responsibilities in helping to safeguard the visitors and citizens alike. This through a donation of equipment valued at $2,500, which is expected to boost the branch's efficiency and overall effectiveness. Chris C. Tseng of the Embassy of the Republic of China on Taiwan handed over the pieces of equipment to Commissioner of Police Colin John at the police conference room yesterday. Commissioner John thanked the Taiwanese embassy for the donation and gave the assurance that the equipment will be put to their intended use and that every effort will be undertaken to take care of them. A date is yet to be set for a period of amnesty for marijuana cultivation and possession as the country moves towards a medical marijuana industry. This was noted by Minister of Agriculture Soboto Caesar, who was responding to a question in Parliament this week on when the amnesty date will be declared and whether everything is in place as outlined by the amnesty legislation passed in December 2018 to accommodate the amnesty. Minister Caesar told Parliament that while the regulations are completed, the license holders for the medicinal marijuana industry who will be doing extractions are still in the process of building out the infrastructure, which will take some time.
There are 2 companies in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Mr. Speaker, currently that have concluded their testing of product in country, and this was done pursuant to a scientific research permit. I want persons to note that it is clearly within international law that medicinal cannabis be used for will cannabis be used for medicinal purposes and for scientific research. However, the product produced under an illicit regime is not yet demanded by the licensed holders because they're putting things in place in terms of the infrastructure and the setup for the technology. And the final word is that persons who are traditional cultivators, I am advising that you apply for the traditional cultivators license and that you attend the meetings and be kept informed.
As to when license holders will be able to commence the cultivation of medical cannabis here, the Agriculture Minister said this process should happen in the second half of 2020, barring any major unforeseen circumstances.
In our context, there was the clear statement of the political will to establish the industry, and that was done at the end of December 2017. Then a period of public consultations throughout the length and breadth of the country. Different groups, organizations, the Attorney General's chambers, the police, policymakers, the opposition went about to gather the information as to the text that we, as a people, the body politic, a text that we would like to derive. Then there was the drafting of the legislative framework.
The minister further noted that SVG's medicinal cannabis industry is in its 5th phase and a lot more is needed, including a lab which will cost 700,000 EC dollars to construct.
Public sector standpoint, from the standpoint of the Medicinal Cannabis Authority, a lab has to be constructed, and I am advised by the MCA that the lab will be costing something on about 700,000 Eastern Caribbean dollars to construct the lab. Persons who obtained their licenses, they have to purchase equipment. They are applying for concessions. They have to construct or rent buildings. These buildings and what will be taking place inside of these buildings must meet the requisite international standards so that they can export. They have to import strains. They have to crossbreed with local strains. Hence we have on the order paper the Plant Breeders Protection Bill 2019, which will touch and concern other parts of agriculture.
According to Caesar, while some companies are at phase 6, which is the production stage, they have not yet started cultivation or processing because this is only the trial plot stage of production.
Companies and groups are still doing trials and they're testing different strains, cross-breeding strains, and this can go on for up to 6 months and beyond. And access in terms of acres of land under cultivation with actual production to date in the aggregate of the trial plots, we have less than 1 acre. And I want to note that this, like any other commodity, will be a demand-driven one, and it is too uncertain to predict at this point in time where the figures are going to be in terms of the anticipated returns.
The last phase of the medicinal marijuana industry is the patient access or export. Early childhood education continues to get much needed attention. Today, a groundbreaking ceremony was held for the construction of an early childhood center in Richland Park, which follows a similar event in Bayaboo last Friday. Speaking at the ceremony in Richland Park, Area Representative and Minister of Education Sinclair Jimmy Prince said early childhood centers allow for all children to start their educational journey on the same footing.
But I just like to remind us that having a preschool puts disadvantaged children on a similar plane to their counterparts. So that's what we call equity. So everybody now has access to preschool in Richland Park. It provides quality support for working families who cannot afford their care. Thus, parents are able to work with the knowledge that children are being cared for in a high quality and safe environment. Research has shown that the bulk of human learning takes place between 0 and 5 years, thus providing the opportunities for children to learn foundational skills from experts trained to use effective strategies. And this, of course, is of national benefit to everybody. Allows for early intervention among children who may need cognitive and learning support to ensure that learning takes place. So we find out what are your defects, what is wrong with you early, before you go into the big school at 5 years old.
Minister Prince said the center, which will be constructed at a cost of $1,200,000, is expected to cater to 20 to 30 children.
Of Mariaqua, it is difficult for parents or guardians to move to the different preschools throughout the valley or even outside of it. And therefore, when we bring the facilities to you, it means that you're going to access it better. The watchwords for the Ministry of Education and the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines with respect to education is access, equity, quality. A preschool in Richland Park means that there is greater access and affordability, because you know you have to pay to take your children to preschools here. Now, because of the centrality of the location, you come right here, you park on this area, you drop off your child, you go to work and come back in the afternoon. Very, very convenient. Of course, it's very close to the mother school, the Richland Park Primary School. It's also close to a health center. I don't have to tell you how convenient that would be.
Project manager at the Basic Needs Trust Fund, Dunstan Johnson, highlighted some of the many features of the facility.
There will be a sick bay, or rest bay as we call it. There will be a play area. There will be a supervisor's room. There will be storage area. There will be washroom and toilet facilities customized that and catered. That will be catered for children at that age. So you see the very small toilets and pipes and bathrooms. It will also be fitted with a kitchen. And let me say that this kitchen will be fully furnished with cooker, refrigerator, all the utensils, cups, pans, spoons, plates. There will also be a playground somewhere in the back there where there will be swings and slides for the children. And let me say also in the construction of the school that the needs, the hygienical needs, the nutritional needs, and the security of the children were highly considered in the construction of the school.
Shoppers flock to capital Kingstown to take advantage of Black Friday sales. This and other stories coming up when we return with more local news. Stay tuned.
The local news sponsored in part by Flow.
Flow is bringing you the best Christmas deals. Unwrap great prepaid deals like the ZTE Blade A3 Lite for $99 with a 7-day always-on plan purchase. Plus, get a free gift. Amazing postpaid deals start with a Samsung Galaxy A10s at $149 plus a medium postpaid plan with unlimited weekend minutes to talk, and talk this holiday. So this Christmas, get the latest phones at the best prices on the fastest network. Because with Flow, Christmas only gets better. Visit discoverflow.co. Terms and conditions apply.
C-Star Limited is now located on the 3rd floor of the First St. Vincent Bank building. They have extended their range of products and furniture, including patio sets, closets, shoe casing, beds and mattresses, TV cabinets, and kitchen cupboards, just to name a few of their luxurious pieces, all at unbelievable prices. Don't just take my word for it. Check them out upstairs the First St. Vincent Bank building. And don't forget, they still have the best in windows, doors, burglar bars, rails, and vanities. C-Star Limited, where quality and style is our motto.
A funeral service should be one that you can be proud of, one that leaves lasting memories of your loved ones. And that's where you need the New Haven Funeral Home. We are proud of the quality and class we have brought to the industry. We are proud for having trained the very first certified embalmers in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We are proud of leading the way in terms of live streaming of funerals online so that your family members overseas could also be part of the celebration of life. We are constantly improving our services. We are driven by customer satisfaction, and we are proud of all that we do.
New Haven Funeral Home.
Kidney disease is a growing concern around the world and here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Chronic kidney disease is a life-threatening condition which occurs when a person's kidneys are no longer able to clean the toxins and waste products from the blood or perform other kidney functions normally. When this happens, a person needs dialysis. Dialysis is where a machine takes over the function of the kidney and safely removes the poisonous waste from the blood. Since 2012, Health Solutions Inc. has operated a full-service hemodialysis facility in SVG that offers state-of-the-art equipment, courteous, well-trained staff, and a comfortable treatment environment.
We're encouraging for early detection. Anyone who is either diabetic or hypertensive and has any questions or concerns, please contact us at 784-451-2836 or visit us at www.healthsolutionsSVG.org.
Oh girl, you have a gift for me?
Este es un regalo. Todo este gran regalo.
Is it a card?
To open this gift, just give that phone a little shake.
Shake it, that's right.
I can't believe it. How?
Okay, do yourself well.
This is the season to wish one another joy, love, and peace. Wishing you a very Merry Christmas and a New Year full of blessings.
Best wishes from our directors, management, and staff at Quick Cash Corp. Merry Christmas.
You've been waiting all year long and it's finally here. It's the test of endurance, agility, stamina, and with the easiest terms, the most affordable payment plan, and nothing to pay until February 2020. You won't need your wallet. It's the massive Quartz Black Friday sale. TVs, stoves, fridges, mattresses, everything must go. On Friday, November 29th, starting at midnight. 24 hours of the biggest, craziest savings of the year. It's Black Friday at Quartz, Quartz Optical, Quartz Ready Cash. Unbeatable. No one does Black Friday better.
Welcome back to the evening news. The St. Vincent Girls High School is this year's winner of the Secondary Schools Drama Festival. 13 schools had initially signed up to participate in the festival, but only 7 competed in 11 categories. Coordinator of the festival, Martin Quashie, said that it was an intense competition.
It was very well attended, and I was so praised. The hall was packed with people, very enthusiastic people, and fans from the J.P. Eustace Memorial and fans from the Girls High School. And at the end of it, the Girls High School came out victorious, right, over the J.P. Eustace Memorial. And so the 2019 edition of the Secondary School Drama Festival, the winner is the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Girls High School. J.P. Eustace came in second, and the third place, Thomas Saunders Secondary. Really came hard this year and really did a fantastic job in terms of winning these categories. Okay, and the Girls High School, they won 2 categories. The Buckomet Bay Secondary School, they had 1, and the Bishop's College in Kingstown, they had 1.
At the finals on Wednesday, there were some persons who were not satisfied with the results. Quashie, however, said that while he understands their complaints, there are a set of criteria which the judges followed.
Where people usually get turned off at the last day, that the finals or make noise and think that they did not win, is that the preliminary run is different than the finals day. On the preliminary round, a school can win 15 awards. But on the finals day, it is a different competition altogether. Every school starts at 0. Every school. So you do not carry any advantage. Even though you might win the preliminary round, you do not carry that advantage over into the finals in terms of marks. You might do that psychologically, right? But we don't tell the schools that they have won the preliminary round. We don't do that. They go in as wondering and wonder who get the best marks. We don't do that. Because sometimes it causes a little bit of chaos and pandemonium all over the place. So they go in knowing, well, okay, both of them got the highest marks. That's all they know.
Noting that the standard of the competition has improved, Kwashi said there is still more work to be done to get more schools to participate.
If you know you want to participate in the secondary school drama festival, you have to start very early. For example, if you missed it this year, then you would say, okay, let's start early, let's get a drama club together in the school, let's appoint a teacher, and then we would start to work on it. And then I told him that I'm available. I'm the drama officer. You call me, and I come to your school, and I work with you. I can work with the students. You know, that's part of what I'm doing. Don't have me here sitting, I'm not doing anything, because I don't like it. I want to walk, I want to train the people so that when they go on school, when they go on stage, they look good and they sound good, so that we can know that we have talented, because we do have talented people in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
The Drama Festival is an annual event hosted by the Ministry of Culture. Tourism is an important part of this country's economy, and students on the windward side of the island got the opportunity this week to learn more about the various careers and livelihood opportunities available in the sector. This through a rural tourism career fair hosted by the SVG Tourism Authority at the North Union Learning Resource Center. Various entities such as the Immigration Department, the Ministry of Tourism, and the Georgetown Technical Institute were represented at the career fair with booths highlighting their work. Speaking with the Agency for Public Information was a representative of the Beckway Beach, representative of the Beckway Beach Hotel and the Grenadine House, Isola Gittins, who said the fair created a great opportunity for the youth to learn about the country's tourism industry.
Asked to be here today to assist young persons to learn a bit more about the tourism industry, and it is a field that I am passionate about and would like to see more persons in St. Vincent get involved, and that's the reason I'm here. Some of the children who pass by, they are pretty young, they do not know what they want to do as yet, but at least it is a start. But if we can get like the older students from the technical schools to come in, it would be much better to at least assist them in their growth and development.
A student of the Barley Technical Institute, Roxanne Bruce, spoke about her learning experience and some of the skills she has gained, which will assist her with a career in the hospitality sector.
We are displaying a dinner table setting, and this is how you set up a table, this is a napkin fold right here. This is a crown napkin fold. This one is a fan napkin fold. This is a butter knife side plate. This is the main fork, salad fork, the soup spoon and the knife. And this is a dessert spoon and dessert fork. That's it. Thank you. Choose this career path? I chose this career path because I would like to be a bartender in the future.
What about bartending you like the most?
I actually like creating stuff and stuff like that.
The Intermediate High School is the Tourism Secondary School of the Year. In the inaugural competition, the school depicted SVG's ecotourism with a well-decorated classroom which showcased various tourism sites. The Beckway Anglican Primary and the Barley Government School tied for the Tourism Primary School of the Year, while the Tourism Department / Ministry of the Year title went to the Ministry of Education, Department of Libraries, Archives and Documentation Services. This department also opted to showcase ecotourism in SVG. The competition was judged on November 22nd and was aimed at bridging tourism and education through creative and innovative means. 11 schools participated in the schools category of the competition, while 4 government entities entered under the business category. The Ministry of Tourism has expressed satisfaction with the high standards displayed by the competitors, who they say have set the bar high for next year's competition. The Vinci Tourism Day competition formed part of Tourism Month activities, which will conclude tomorrow evening with the annual Tourism Awards and cocktail reception at the Sunset Shores Hotel. Black Friday sales are now becoming a popular feature in SVG. Today, several stores had Black Friday sales, and as expected, capital Kingstown was crowded as persons were taking advantage of the sales in time for the Christmas season. Our news team caught up with some persons on the streets of Kingstown to find out what they know and think about the Black Friday sales.
Very good. Only some curtains. I think it is very good. The price is very affordable.
Well, there's a lot of places still not having sales and so on. It's just 1 or 2 places, it's okay. It's okay.
So you making sure you get your stuff?
Yeah, just something I was watching for the longest while, so now they have at least 30% off. I seize the opportunity to.
That we actually copied it from the States, but it's not as the States. We can't really compare, but at the same time I heard people are complaining that they're being tricked. Some of the prices are exactly the same, but they don't understand why the prices are the same and they're calling it Black Friday. That's what I heard on the street, okay?
I don't really get into it because I'm more focused on clearing my stuff for them. So right now I can see the places ram. Everybody is busy. So I guess something is magnificent is going on right now.
Really into it. I see people shopping like they're crazy. But for me, it's just an ordinary, really not into it.
Well, for me, I see that looking for money and I don't have that.
Hi, good evening, sir.
Hi, how are you?
Good. What do you think about this Black Friday now in St. Vincent?
Reading in the Bible. Did you read from the Bible? I'm just a man-made thing. Okay. I'm just a commercial way of making money.
But what do you know about it though?
I know nothing because I don't follow traditions. Yeah, I'm zero to tradition. I just do my own thing.
I don't really pay much attention to it, so it's not really interests me.
Okay, but you're interested in the cheap stuff that they have now?
Well, sometimes they say it's cheap, but it's not really cheap if you compare it like actually before. They clear up the price and then they say it's cheap now. It's wrong, they just round it off, so.
63 confirmed dengue-related deaths in Jamaica. This from the region when we return after these messages.
That was a local news segment.
The Everready Funeral Home at French's is your friend in times of grief. With over 40 years' experience, they are prepared to take care of all your funeral arrangements. Embalming, lowering device service, grave mattresses, carpeting, vaults, tombs and wreaths. Arrangements for television obituaries. Cremation is available upon request. Everready Funeral Home offers the finest in caskets and coffins, local and imported. So, in your time of need, call Everready Funeral Home at any time. 456-1494. Everready Funeral Home, offering service above self.
Juicy, drink today. Juicy, the same great taste. Juicy, the original drink. It's a Vinci thing.
Get your red and banana,
Pineapple,
juicy cola, orange or apple. Juicy for you and for your neighbor.
it's a Vinci thing. Enjoy it juicy, the original Vinci thing. Juicy.
There's a reason you get up on a morning. A reason you pick yourself up, start the day. Maybe it's sheer grit. Maybe it's your ethics. Maybe it's because you know people like you are waiting for people just like you. We all have our reasons, and for Republic Bank, that reason is you. Every little thing, every big thing. It's all about making a difference in your life. Because after 182 years, if it's one thing we're sure about, is that the difference is you. We're here to help.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Tourism is for me. Tourism is for you. Tourism is everyone's business. Yeah, live it, love it, embrace it.
LA Unique Upholstery. Quality at a low cost. We build to suit your needs. Contact us at Redemption Shops 457-0182 or Stony Grounds 453-2089.
Quality products, quality care, low prices, great customer service, all at Q-Care Pharmacy. Q-Care leads the way, providing all your pharmaceutical needs, a variety of personal care products, and so much more. Located on Halifax Street. Telephone number 451-2690. Q-Care Pharmacy, where the Q stands for quality.
May your holiday season be filled with joy and delight as you celebrate with your loved ones. We at Heritage Dental wish you a very Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year. Happy holidays from Heritage Dental.
You've been waiting all year long and it's finally here. It's the test of endurance, agility, stamina, and with the easiest terms, the most affordable payment plan, and nothing to pay until February 2020. You won't need your wallet. It's the massive Quartz Black Friday sale. TVs, stoves, fridges, mattresses, everything must go. On Friday, November 29th, starting at midnight. 24 hours of the biggest, craziest savings of the year. It's Black Friday at Quartz, Quartz Optical, Quartz Ready Cash. Unbeatable. No one does Black Friday better.
The regional news segment sponsored by Massey Stores SVG Limited.
The festive holiday joy is flowing early this year. Have yourself a merry little Massey Christmas. Enter with every $50 spent and you can win amazing prizes such as a luxurious, comfortable and ultimately relaxing cruise for two with all-inclusive paid flight. Set sail to explore and discover the beautiful gems of the Caribbean. One island at a time. Bon voyage and travel in style and sophistication aboard a majestic cruise of a lifetime. And wait, there's more. This Christmas, exciting prizes such as a shopping spree with the value of $500. But don't worry, consolation prizes include weekly ham and turkey giveaways. Check out our Facebook page for more chances to win. See press and in store for more details. Happy holidays from Massey Stores. Our family serving your family.
Welcome back. In our news from the region, we hear that in Jamaica, the Ministry of Health is reporting that there have been 63 dengue-related deaths and over 6,000 cases since the start of 2019. This was revealed at a press briefing yesterday. We hear more in this TVJ News report.
We've seen and heard jingles across radio and TV for people to take action against the mosquito-borne disease dengue. But it seems zappers and pesticides are no match to the Aedes aegypti mosquitoes. So far, 63 Jamaicans, mostly children below 14 years old, have lost their lives to dengue.
For 2018-2019, up until the 21st of November, we have seen 63 dengue-related deaths.
At a press briefing on Thursday, Chief Medical Officer Dr. Jacqueline Bisesa McKenzie says the way the disease is attacking patients is alarming. She explained that previously, dengue patients were dying from the disease within 24 hours of being admitted to the emergency room.
Now we've seen a slight shift because what we're seeing now is a more severe cases. So we are seeing cases that are admitted for longer periods of time, but the rate of deterioration and the type of manifestations are more serious.
and there are also changes to the parishes where the mosquito-borne disease is taking root. So what steps is the government taking? Dr. Christopher Tufton, who was also at the press briefing, reminded journalists of the $1 billion program he announced in Parliament recently to eradicate the disease. He also pointed out that more attention will be placed on fogging high-risk communities over the next few weeks.
The vehicles have been procured, the 36 vehicles, they're here. We're just waiting now on the vehicle-mounted foggers to go in the trunk or the back of each of the vehicles. And in another week, I am told, we'll be able to release to the respective parishes.
Our latest initiative is that in conjunction with PAHO WHO, we have put together a clinical team that we're going to start having the deliberations once weekly with these experts from countries like Cuba, Brazil, 6 different countries that have seen severe cases, that we're going to be having weekly discussions with these clinics.
Dominica's Minister of National Security, Raymond Blackmore, has denied claims that police officers who participated in a protest action on December 14th will be victimized. We hear more in this Marpin News Report.
Mr. Blackmore's comments come against the backdrop of an online list making the rounds on social media, which names police officers who will be victimized for engaging in protest action last week.
Information circulating via the social media that there's a list of police officers to be victimized, not to be promoted, not to be sent on training opportunities, were actually requested by the Prime Minister to be victimized because they participated in some kind of a protest on November 14, 2019. I just want to just place on public record that this is totally false. Is a pure calculation based on politics, and it seeks to destabilize the police force.
Mr. Blackmore said it is not in the Labour Party's administration's interest to victimize any individual.
The Dominican Labour Party government under Prime Minister Roosevelt Scarrett is not about victimizing anybody. The police force over the years has benefited from tremendous opportunities in training. We had taken the decision to augment the police strength to 600, created, of course, senior positions, inspectors, sergeants, and the list goes on. We, of course, have also dealt with the issue of the long-standing medical health insurance of the police as of November 1st of this year.
Iraqi PM to resign after deadly anti-government protests. This from the international scene when we come back.
That was a regional news segment sponsored by Massey Stores SVG Limited.
The festive holiday joy is flowing early this year. Have yourself a merry little Massey Christmas. Enter with every $50 spent and you can win amazing prizes such as a luxurious, comfortable and ultimately relaxing cruise for 2 with all-inclusive paid flight. Set sail to explore and discover the beautiful gems of the Caribbean, one island at a time. Bon voyage and travel in style and sophistication aboard a majestic cruise of a lifetime. And wait, there's more. This Christmas, exciting prizes such as a shopping spree with the value of $500. But don't worry, consolation prizes include weekly ham and turkey giveaways. Check out our Facebook page for more chances to win. See press and in store for more details. Happy holidays from Massey Stores. Our family serving your family.
26 retail shops and restaurants open now for your convenience. At the cruise ship terminal, at the cruise ship terminal. It's a great venue to run for functions, secure parking, great ambiance. At the cruise ship terminal, at the cruise ship terminal.
Convenient parking at the Kingstown Cruise Ship Terminal and the Geese Compound. The Kingstown Cruise Ship Terminal has 26 retail shops and restaurants with a variety of food offerings. A great secure venue for your function with a great ambience. Also, we offer lock storage service. The Cruise Ship Terminal, convenience for you.
At the cruise ship terminal, the cruise ship terminal.
the Anglican Archdeaconry of St. Vincent and the Grenadines Advent Mission Service on Sunday, December 1st at the Honnestville Playing Field to mark the beginning of the church's year under the theme Anglicans Prepare for the Coming of the Lord through Intentional Discipleship. The preacher will be the Reverend Pauline Ramsey Burns out of the Diocese of Northeastern Caribbean and Aruba. It's the Anglican Advent Mission Service at the Honnestville Sporting Complex on Sunday, 1st December at 9:30 a.m. All are invited.
Why not just go to Gibson's Building Supplies?
Here at Gibson's, it doesn't matter if you're building, renovating, or just shopping to improve your home. Because this Christmas, Gibson's Building Supplies has all that you need. With 25% off selected doors and tiles, 20% off paint, and 15% off store-wide. Many more deals to come. So why feel like this when you can feel like this? So come on in to Gibson's Building Supplies today.
You've been waiting all year long and it's finally here. It's the test of endurance, agility, stamina, and with the easiest terms, the most affordable payment plan, and nothing to pay until February 2020. You won't need your wallet. It's the massive Quartz Black Friday sale. TVs, stoves, fridges, mattresses, everything must go. On Friday, November 29th, starting at midnight. 24 hours of the biggest, craziest savings of the year. It's Black Friday at Quartz, Quartz Optical, Quartz Ready Cash. Unbeatable. No one does Black Friday better.
This shoe shop is having a week-long Black Friday sale from November 29th to December 7th, up to 15% off. Shoes for the whole family with a wide selection of Nikes. Yes, the 720s, the 270s, the Huarache, the Air Force One, Air Jordans, Air Max Charles Barkley, Air Max Uptempo, Air Max Zoom, and more. The shoe shop is located on Sharp Street behind the Seventh-day Adventist Church opposite Cash Whiz. For further information, call 497-5522 or follow them on Instagram at SHOESHOP.RACK. The Shoe Shop.
SVG-TV International News segment sponsored in part by Couriers Distribution Limited.
For over 60 years, we have sought only the best beans grown in the lush hills of the Andean mountains of Colombia. Cold Cafe. We carefully select only the very best beans and roast them to delicious perfection by our experienced roast masters. Cold Cafe. Cold Cafe treats you to one of the finest coffees in the world, available in classic and decaffeinated. A rich flavor and aroma that can only come from 100% Colombian coffee. Cold Cafe. Indulge yourself in our delicious cappuccinos available in classic mocha and French vanilla. Enjoy them hot to warm your soul or cool to cool you down. Either way, they are incredibly satisfying. So go ahead, enjoy Cold Cafe and treat yourself.
As we go further afield, we hear that Iraqi Prime Minister Adel Abdul Mahdi has said that he will submit his resignation to the country's parliament a day after a day of intense bloodshed amid mass anti-government demonstrations. Abdul Mahdi's decision, announced in a statement today, came in response to a call for a change of leadership by Iraq's top Shia leader Ayatollah Ali al-Sistani. It came a day after more than 50 people were killed by security forces in one of the bloodiest days of violence since the protest erupted in early October. Hundreds of people have been killed and thousands wounded since the demonstration started. We hear more in this report.
I don't know if you can hear this, but it is extremely loud here. What was a very somber mood just about an hour ago because of the dozens of protesters that had been killed in both Nasiriyah and Najaf yesterday has turned into basically a party here in Tahrir Square, which is the epicenter of the anti-government demonstrations in Baghdad. The reason for that is the announcement by the Prime Minister Adel Abdul Mahdi. So people here who were quite sad before, activists who I've been speaking with over the course of the past few weeks about the developments here, who were coming up to me and literally crying because of what happened yesterday in the south of the country. Now, the same activists, the same people that were here who were so upset, well, there are fireworks going on all around us. There is music that is playing. There is dancing going on. This is an extremely vibrant scene, and it really goes to show that right now, In this particular moment, you have these demonstrators that are here in Baghdad who feel that this is a win for them. I will say, though, there are still many here that are jaded. I did hear some people just a short while ago say, okay, the Prime Minister is going to resign, and the next person who takes the office is going to be worse than the current one. So, some people wonder what exactly is going to happen next. A lot of questions, but at this particular moment, people extremely happy by this development. Thank you for being with us. You know, you've seen this announcement by the Prime Minister. Does this give you hope that now things might start to change, even if it changes at a slow pace?
We feel that it's a first step to a victory over a corrupt, a sectarian, and a criminal government. The killings of hundreds of demonstrators in the past weeks cannot go on. This feels like the victory of the uprising people, that finally the power and the willpower of the people of the uprising has overcome.
Well, that's the news for this evening. We have coming up next the local weather, followed by the sports package. Stay tuned.
SVG-TV International News segment was sponsored in part by Carez Distribution Limited.
Let's go! Turn up the fun!
With Chocolisto and its great flavor, enriched with vitamins and minerals that help you grow.
Chocolisto makes you big and strong.
The weather report sponsored in part by General Hardware, Budgemart Limited.
Listen, the big hardware stores have been ripping off Vincentians for years with their high prices. They came General Hardware with the lowest prices ever in SVG. Now, the big guys are scrambling to drop their prices, but they still can't beat the General. So don't let them fool you. General Hardware still has the best prices on lumber, plywood, and steel. And even with a sale, the General beats that too. So go on, compare prices. Then come to General Hardware and save dollars every day. Because nobody beats the General. Nobody. General Hardware Supplies, located next to Yvette's Pork City in Arnesville. Call 453-9000.
Budgemart's Big Sellout is giving you the best deals. Toaster ovens as low as $120. Rice cookers was $140, now $105. 16cm frying pan was $20, now $15. 2-burner gas stovetop, now only $220. Russell Hobb microwave, now only $4.95. Small milk pan was $17.15, now $12. 2-liter classic kettle was $38, now $30.40. Real deals, real savings, and no gimmicks. When every dollar counts, shop at Budgemart.
Looking at present weather conditions, we have partly cloudy with winds blowing with calm winds. The temperature 26.9 degrees Celsius, relative humidity 78%. Barometric pressure is at 1010.4 millibars. 24-hour rainfall measured 4.7 millimeters. The maximum temperature today 28.7 degrees Celsius, minimum temperature 23.5. Sunset today was at 5:35 p.m. and sunrise tomorrow morning will be at 6:11. Tonight's forecast, fair to partly cloudy with a few brief scattered showers. According to the synopsis, a surface to low-level shear line is affecting the islands.
The weather report was sponsored in part by General Hardware, Budgemart Limited.
Budgemart's Big Sellout is giving you the best deals. Toaster ovens as low as $120. Rice cookers was $140, now $105. 16cm frying pan was $20, now $15. 2-burner gas stovetop, now only $220. Russell Hobb microwave, now only $4.95. Small milk pan was $17.15, now $12. 2-liter classic kettle was $38, now $30.40. Real deals, real savings, and no gimmicks. When every dollar counts, shop at Budgemart.
Still going to town for hardware? No, you don't need to. Pinchers Hardware in Pembroke. It's your one-stop shop for all your hardware needs. We stock building materials, blocks, sand, and stones. Also plumbing and electrical fittings. We have automotive supplies too. And to make things easy, we will deliver to your location. Come on in or simply call us at 458-7591 or 533-1576. We are open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pinchers Hardware, located in Pembroke, where quality meets price.
Singer is your family store. We sell everything you need for your kitchen and more. Top brands and appliances, TVs, fridges, cookers. We make your life so easy. Just come in and see us. A wide range of furniture, right here at Singer. Affordable beds and mattresses, right here at Singer. Washing machines to make your laundry clean and fresh. Singer is a family store that gives you the best hire purchase deals. Right here at Singer. We'll outfit your home. Right here at Singer. The #1 family store. It's us with Singer.
We at the New Haven Funeral Home are indeed grateful for your support over the last year. We're thankful for the opportunity to have served you in your time of need. And as we celebrate this Christmas season, we pray that we not forget those among us who are less fortunate. But most of all, we pray that we not forget the reason for the season, our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Merry Christmas from the New Haven Funeral Home.
Welcome to the evening sports. This evening we hear that West Indies needed just an hour to complete a 9-wicket win against Afghanistan on day 3 of the one-off test in India. Resuming on 109 for 7, Afghanistan only lasted another 7.1 overs as Windies captain Jason Holder claimed the remaining 3 wickets today. Afghanistan were skittled out for 120 with just a lead of 31 after Holder, with numbers of 3 for 20, sent Rashid Khan on 1, Yamin Ahmadzai on 1 and Afsar Zazai on 7 back to the pavilion. The Windies then eased to victory despite Amir Hamza with figures of 1 for 5 getting Craig Brathwaite on 8, caught behind as John Campbell with 90 not out and Shea Hope 6 not out led the team to 33 for 1. Shamar Brooks's maiden test century and a 10-wicket haul from Rakeem Cornwall had put the West Indies in complete control on day 2. "I'm delighted with my performance," Cornwall said after being named man of the match. "Playing for the West Indies was my dream as a youngster, and now 10 wickets in a test match is amazing." The West Indies will benefit from the return of Fabian Allen and Denesh Ramdin when they go to India for a T20 series. Allen is said to be fully recovered from a hamstring strain which put him out of the West Indies' 2-1 loss to Afghanistan in India recently. Ramdin played part of the series as well, but had to be replaced by Shea Hope after he also went down to hamstring issues. The Kieran Pollard-led squad has retained newcomers Hayden Walsh Jr. and Brandon King with an eye firmly on the T20 World Cup next year. Andre Russell continues to be missing from both the ODI and T20 squads, although the all-rounder plagued with knee injuries was fit enough to play in the Abu Dhabi T10 recently. According to West Indies coach Phil Simmons, who marked his return to the post with a successful series against Afghanistan, India is expected to provide more of a challenge and is a good way to continue to test the newbies in lieu of the T20 World Cup next year. The T20 series begins on December 6th. And timely wickets from left-arm spinner Ashmead Ned eased the Windies emerging players to a 3-wicket win over Barbados via the Duckworth-Lewis method and into the final of the Colonial Medical Insurance Super 50 Cup. In the low-scoring semi-final at the Queen's Park Oval, the emerging players won the toss before putting the Pride into bat. The Barbados unit were immediately on the back foot, with opener Lenico Boucher caught by Joshua De Silva for 5 off the bowling of Keon Harding in the second over. Ned removed Kejorn Otley, who did not score in the next over, to leave the Pride struggling at 7 for 2. Zachary McCaskey attempted to repair some of the damage with a patient 40 from 61 balls, but the Pride continued to lose wickets at regular intervals before being all out for 112. Nicholas Curtin added 26 from 49, while Ashley Nurse contributed 25 from 20. The emerging players began cautiously with a low target, but lost Leonardo Julian and Yannick Caraya with 24 runs on the board. Joshua De Silva and Roland Cato came together to stem the loss of early wickets and took the score to 76 for 4 before De Silva was caught by Tevin Walcott for 27. 3 power outages, the last coming at 9:20 p.m., led to a revised target, with the emerging players asked to make 11 runs to win from 8 overs. It wasn't without difficulties, as they lost another wicket with the score at 100 to find themselves at 100 for 7, but Cato, who had an unbeaten 25, and Keon Harding on 9, got them home with 4 overs and 2 balls to spare. We've got more sports coming up following these messages. Stay tuned.
Oh God, you have a gift for me?
Este es un regalo. Todo este gran regalo.
Is it a card?
To open this gift, just give that phone a little shake.
Shake it, that's right.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. How?
Okay, do yourself.
The Vallejo Experience. We cater for all of your psychological needs. We promote holistic wellness, balancing the mind, body, and spirit. I am Dr. Giselle Miller, CEO and founder of the Vallejo Experience. Contact us today. We are willing and ready to serve you.
Shop at TK Grapes, shop at TK Grapes, shop at TK Grapes for the Christmas.
Yeah! For the month of December, shop at CK Graves and Company Limited, Kingstown, Arnisville, and Pembroke, and get 5% discount on almost all cash sales, plus earning your CK Graves points for the entire month of December. Win food for a year. 2 lucky persons every week from each location would win food for a year. Win food for a year! Yes! Be one of the lucky 24 winners to win food for a year! See press for details, and remember our extended opening hours from December 17th. Don't get fooled with gimmicks and giveaways. Shop at CK Grace for Christmas, where our prices are the lowest and selection the widest all year round. Wishing you, our valued customers, a Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year.
This shoe shop is having a week-long Black Friday sale from November 29th to December 7th, up to 15% off. Shoes for the whole family with a wide selection of Nikes. Yes, the 720s, the 270s, the Huarache, the Air Force One, Air Jordans, Air Max Charles Barkley, Air Max Uptempo, Air Max Zoom, and more. The shoe shop is located on Sharp Street behind the Seventh-day Adventist Church opposite Cash Whiz. For further information, call phone 975522 or follow them on Instagram at theshop.rack. The Shoe Shop.
Season's greeting to all. Quality Paints and Supplies Limited. We love serving you, and we're looking forward to serve you in the new year.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from all of us, management and staff, Quality Paints Kingstown.
You've been waiting all year long, and it's finally here. It's the test of endurance, agility, stamina, and with the easiest terms, the most affordable payment plan, and nothing to pay until February 2020. You won't need your wallet. It's the massive Quartz Black Friday sale. TVs, stoves, fridges, mattresses, everything must go. On Friday, November 29th, starting at midnight. 24 hours of the biggest, craziest savings of the year. It's Black Friday at Quartz. Quartz Optical. Quartz Ready Cash. Unbeatable. No one does Black Friday better.
Welcome back. The finals of the Richland Park 9-a-side football competition is set for Sunday, December 1st, where Flicks Wakanda will go up against Quebec's Pride and Joy. Otis Hector and Nalroy Peters secured the 2-0 win for Pride and Joy over Greg's FC yesterday afternoon in the semi-final to secure their place in the final. And Mo Farah has performed a U-turn and elected to defend his 10,000-meter title at the Tokyo Olympics. 2 years ago, Farah walked away from the track events to concentrate on marathons, and he finished 8th in the 26.2-mile race in Chicago last month, having won the event in 2018. However, the 36-year-old has now decided to return to the shorter distances and will aim to add to his Olympic medal collection at the next Games. Farah, who will still need to qualify for the event in Tokyo, won the gold in the 5,000 and 10,000 races at the 2012 and 2016 Olympics. And that's how we end our sports for this evening. We wrap things up when we come back.
There's a reason you get up on a morning. A reason you pick yourself up, start the day. Maybe it's sheer grit. Maybe it's your ethics. Maybe it's because you know people like you are waiting for people just like you. We all have our reasons, and for Republic Bank, that reason is you. Every little thing, every big thing. It's all about making a difference in your life. Because after 182 years, if it's one thing we're sure about, is that the difference is you. We're here to help.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
It's the Anglican Archdeaconry of St. Vincent and the Grenadines Advent Mission Service on Sunday, December 1st at the Honnesville Playing Field to mark the beginning of the church's year under the theme Anglicans Prepare for the Coming of the Lord through Intentional Discipleship. The preacher will be the Reverend Pauline Ramsey Burns out of the Diocese of Northeastern Caribbean and Aruba. It's the Anglican Advent Mission Service at the Honnesville Sporting Complex on Sunday, 1st December at 9:30 a.m. All are invited.
Set for Life is back again. Your favorite game. Win house and land. SUV plus 50 grand. 50 and 25 grand. Second and third prize in your hand. Yeah. So play as much as you can. Monthly prices to be won. Set for life. A brand new house. Set for life. A brand new car. Set for life. $10 for a bet. Live your life with no regrets. Set for life. Did your day done set for life. December 28th, set for life. Check the lotto machine. Get set for 2019. Set for life. Live all of your dreams. Be a winner, turn your own keys. Set for life.
You've been waiting all year long and it's finally here. It's the test of endurance, agility, stamina, and with the easiest terms, the most affordable payment plan, and nothing to pay until February 2020. You won't need your wallet. It's the massive Quartz Black Friday sale. TVs, stoves, fridges, mattresses, everything must go. On Friday, November 29th, starting at midnight. 24 hours of the biggest, craziest savings of the year. It's Black Friday at Quartz, Quartz Optical, Quartz Ready Cash. Unbeatable. No one does Black Friday better.
And now we take a second look at the headlines for this evening. 3 police officers here arrested and charged for various offenses, including rape. 63 confirmed dengue-related deaths in Jamaica. Iraqi PM to resign after deadly anti-government protests. And in sports, West Indies crush Afghanistan by 9 wickets on day 3 of one-off test in India. On behalf of all of us here at SVG-TV, thanks for viewing. I'm Khalil Kato, reminding you to visit our Facebook page for a recap of the news and for daily headlines, and also to tune in for SVG-TV's News in 15 at 12:45 p.m. on weekdays. Have a good evening and enjoy your weekend.
Listen, the big hardware stores have been ripping off Vincentians for years with their high prices. They came General Hardware with the lowest prices ever in SVG. Now, the big guys are scrambling to drop their prices, but they still can't beat the General. So don't let them fool you. General Hardware still has the best prices on lumber, plywood, and steel. And even with a sale, the General beats that too. So go on, compare prices. Then come to General Hardware and save dollars every day. Because nobody beats the General. Nobody. General Hardware Supplies, located next to Yvette's Pork City in Arnisville. Call 453-9000.
Tourism is for me. Tourism is for you. Tourism is everyone's business. Yeah, live it, love it, embrace it.
I think I have enough lumber for the fence. Just hope I have enough saw blades at home.
Well, you don't need more lumber, but you do need some galvanized nails. And maybe grab some saw blades just in case.
For all your hardware needs and the best customer service, Lanes, the family store for value.
You've been waiting all year long and it's finally here. It's the test of endurance, agility, stamina, and with the easiest terms, the most affordable payment plan, and nothing to pay until February 2020. You won't need your wallet. It's the massive Quartz Black Friday sale. TVs, stoves, fridges, mattresses, everything must go. On Friday, November 29th, starting at midnight. 24 hours of the biggest, craziest savings of the year. It's Black Friday at Quartz, Quartz Optical, Quartz Ready Cash. Unbeatable. No one does Black Friday better.
Flow is bringing you the best Christmas deals. Unwrap great prepaid deals like the ZTE Blade A3 Lite for $99 with a 7-day always-on plan purchase. Plus, get a free gift. Amazing postpaid deals start with a Samsung Galaxy A10s at $149 plus a medium postpaid plan with unlimited weekend minutes to talk, and talk.